Hi, everybody. Welcome to the stream. This, this is not supposed to be beatboxing, but you know, I'm out of ideas. I'm just out of words, you know. But you know what I'm not out of? Dank music from Blues Brothers 2025, the set. This is when that bad boy go. Betcha this is on YouTube. Gotta track this music down. This is the stuff. It's not quite the same. There's more to the song. But to this day, I don't... Where are you taking this? Where are you taking me? Ooh. It's not the looping point yet. Where are you going? Where's your climax? B says hi. Hi, we're trying to find out where the song goes. Okay, it just cuts out. I really thought they were gonna go for a climax. How long is this song? No. We gotta move. This is crazy. I think we'll just have to go for the outro. Anyways. Welcome to Beetle in the Anthill. We got 8 secrets, of which presumably one of them is here, because it can't be back there, presumably. I wouldn't know. Okay. Let's save state and let's just get right into it, eh? Okay. Hi, fellas. Oh, no. Yeah, that was a good death flag right there. Okay. through the S. How are you? Oh, I'm hanging in there. I'm as in there as I can hang, given the circumstances. Ooh. You could easily make the case that... Okay, I think I know why those pink guys are there, actually. I think I know what their purpose in the combat design is. They make it impossible to use the rocket. And he says, I could be a hell of a lot better. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh god. Pink. Ooh, okay. Orb's got me. If nobody's got me, I know my orb has got me. Oh wow, Saibi really went for it, huh? The implication that the blue brother is a beetle in an anthill is interesting. A beetle is not the insect that I would associate with our radical skeleton friend here. Good lord. It's not looking good, but, well, I say that, but, you know. Jesus Christ. Yeah. We are grasping at the nearly impossible here. We're grasping at the intractable. Jesus Christ, what happened? Okay, well. What happens if we try to backtrack? And presumably that's what they're there for. Oh, okay, well. Asked and answered, I suppose. Like it or not. We got the answer to our question, it just sucked. Okay. What exactly we're supposed to do during this fight is a little unclear, to say the least. God. So we can mid-fight save here. God only knows if it's the right place to mid-fight save, which, you know. It's better than nothing, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we can get out of here like this. Okay. So no, we gotta do a fairly tight U. Get back here. Trying to cause infight between the Hell Nobles and the majority of the Revenants is basically the only play. Even that. Yeah, like a pretty tight hairpin turn will do a lot of good for us. But, good luck surviving the hairpin. Yeah, it's bad out here. Or we need the armor. Then hairpinning through that is no-go. Yeah, no, hairpinning through this is real no-go. This stuff right here. Okay, we're in a safe state here. We still have a little bit of autonomy and freedom at this point. Not much though, because these bastards are almost impossible to hit. Let's see what we got. No good. Okay. No good. Okay. Yeah, save state gear, that'll do. Yeah, it was just a matter of pure survival, which... Oof. Okay. We're gonna have a bit more of an effort here, it looks like. Okay. Jesus Christ, what even did that much damage? Yeah, no. Mid-fight saves are kind of essential, I feel. Jesus Christ. Jeez, come on, man. Save state here. It's a good time to save state, really. Oh my god, alright. You're kidding. Jesus Christ. Arkin says, that's a lot of dudes. Oh, it's a lot of everything. Yeah. This is how it is. Good God. It's bad out here, folks. You missed that rocket, it's over. Okay. Now it's just a matter of figuring out how to get through. Okay. There we go. These guys should be finishable now, so at least we have one less problem to deal with. Labyrinth of Sound, rating on a party of 6, making sound waves. Welcome! Thanks for dropping by. Blue Golden says, ooh, howdy. Howdy. Welcome. I think I'm close to the end of Blues Brothers 2025 here. God only knows. This is, certainly it's a kind of map that I don't think we've seen very often. Put it like that. I haven't seen burning effects like that before. Labyrinth of Sound says, sorry to raid and run, but it's about midnight for me. Figured I'd drop my peeps off with someone wonderful I trust. Thank you for streaming tonight. Much love to you and yours. Thanks for dropping by as always, Labyrinth of Sound. I really appreciate it. I do see some armor, so that's good. I don't mind people raiding and running. There you go. I'm surprised you made it out alive. Okay. Well, that only took the first 15 minutes or so of the stream. Especially when we don't count the extended start menu jam session, so I can't complain too much. But by this point, I'm beginning to be suspicious. There should probably be a secret somewhere by now. And we had to switch to OpenGL mode just to keep the frame rate up. So we still haven't even killed 10% of the enemies. That's indicative of things to come, I think. These guys. Wouldn't have expected them. That at least puts us up to 500, so we're getting closer to the point. All right. I'm trying to find some secrets. Instead I found a face full of Archie, but hey, what can you do? Well, jump scare. Keep the blood pressure going, you know? Nothing out here in these flesh pools, but... Okay. Oh, this is hurt floor. Well, I was curious what was going to be down there. Okay. A little bit less curious now. Go solid. Also solid. That was really good. Nice if we could get a clean beat on him. Auto aim, you are genuinely just trash. Yep. Any day now. Attempt number 2, come on. Okay, that's 1 down. I see a secret up there. Will it be the first? Now there's a secret out there. Can we get out there from here? Not that I could see. No, not that I could see at all. Well, now that those guys are dead and we don't have the big stress on our hands, let's see if we can... Jesus Christ. Oh, good God. Well, at least I had the good presence of mind to save state properly. Speaking of... Okay, I don't know why this jump is hard. Okay! Let's quick save there real quick. Suppose we could do it like this. You could make the case that I was supposed to keep the archviles alive up until this point so that I could archvile jump across, but that seems spurious? A little bit too much. A little bit too much, you know? Of course, these ultra-hard maps, they do love their, they do love their archy jumps. I would say at this point this is an ultra-hard map. Last map was ultra-hard. Can't imagine. Yeah, no, that's doable. Okay. I really need to... Well, actually, I have my save. I have my save on the other side of this. Why am I doing that? So yeah, it's a fiddly jump, but it is absolutely a doable jump. And then there's this. Okay. Not quite what I want to see. That on the other hand. That, on the other hand, is interesting. Okay, save state real quick. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be a rough one, huh? Okay, no, this is gonna be tough, huh? Okay. Damn, I really didn't expect this to be whatever this is. You would think that one of them would... Okay. No, I've got no idea how to kill that guy, so we'll leave them well enough alone. Here's Cyber Demon, but... Yeah, it looks like we just go back. Alright. So we found our first secret. Good lord, just look at the size of this place. You can miss all type of stuff in some place like this. Beetle in the anthill ain't wrong. Okay. Yoop. There we go, and now we'll save. Oh, we're getting the BFG. We're getting a BFG now. Still haven't actually hit 10%, which is, save state. Okay. I don't know what's coming, but this tastes like Cosmogenesis. Or 1x1 final map. Bad time. Well, we've got Beefka. Okay. I think it might be a smart move to grab one of these extra cell packs. I might miss a little bit, but hopefully it won't make a difference, and if it does make a difference... Oof. Oof-a-doof. Okay, well... I've got even more questions than before, but, you know. Yeah, I don't know about this dual rocket strategy I got going on. I really do think just hammering on a BFG might be a smarter play, you know? Yeah, we're in for another situation. Okay. I suppose you got to teleport out of here. No. Okay. Well, that's another fun detail that I hadn't considered up until this point. I've got a mid-fight save at some point during all this. Okay. Yeah, we definitely overdid it. Oh, this is a bad time. Folks, we might just make it. We didn't just make it, but Jesus Christ, we got close. Okay. It's gonna be tough, huh? That. Okay. Oh, this is a toughie. This is tough stuff. Best way I can describe it is tough stuff. But, feels eminently doable, you know? Oh boy. Alright, let's carry on. That was bullshit, but hey. He says, I got you. I really hate it when I just get critted out and then die. But well, that is what it is, I guess. Oh my god. I'm fairly certain I was in, like, high 80s health and then just done. But you know, that is what it is, I suppose. God damn it. Okay, well. Rocket, please. Oh, lordy. I'm trying to even find a good place to mid-fight save during this, is going to be its own dilemma. Speaking of, I better save regular save here just in case, because this feels like the sort of situation where I'll... Okay, cool. I could easily see myself crashing out and then fucking up a save state. Save states do not seem to be reliable in a situation like this. We are kind of screwed here. Here's where the situation's gonna get rough. Yeah, it'll happen sometimes. Yeah, it's tough. Gotta go deep. Good God, this fight. This is just how it's gonna go, huh? That was a complete shit show. Alright. Thank you, knockback. Alright, fine. Two tapped, of course. There's really only one way to maths on that, that's two tapped. Good lord. Alright, here we go again. Here we go. Okay. Oh my god. The sniper barons are not appreciated, but hey. Tough stuff. I kind of want to try and debate some infighting. Problem is, that seems infeasible. But maybe if I don't fire a shot and just let them, you know. They really don't want to infight, huh? Like, yeah, no, infighting does not seem feasible right now, you know? Not even like we can get up there, you know? Well, we're kind of fucked. What do you even want to fucking call that, you know? Safety fire, please. What are you doing? One observation I can make is that's a whole hell of a lot less revenants than there is room on that platform for revenants. You know what I'm saying? You dig me? That implies that I can wipe out the revenants altogether and just like erase them from the face of reality. Oh, you guys think you're in... No, I definitely did the right thing here. Alright. God damn, what the hell was that? Get me to that teleporter. What the fuck was any of that? Okay, well. Okay. Alright, cool. What the fuck is this? As usual. Come on. I'll take it. Ah. Okay. Again, the kind of thing that you would expect a thinking creature to do, but these things don't even have a strategy. Jesus. How many times is that gonna happen? Watch me swoosh right in. Okay. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I hate two-shotting things. Okay. Good enough. Are you fucking serious? I'm just getting sick and tired of this fucking... Knock it off. Safest way to deal with this, in my opinion. I better be right, because I'm all out of BFG, and this is a solid wall encroaching on me. Oh. Okay. Okay, thank you, frame rate. What the fuck is that? Okay. Here we go again. Okay. We're save stating after that point now. Okay. Okay. Situation to be in. That'll happen sometimes. Oh, okay, we got an extra tough Baron too on top of all that. Be that as it may, looks like we don't have much to worry about. Okay. Look at this one bastard. What's his business? Okay. Maybe that's no longer a murder pool? Could we be so lucky? It's no longer a murder pool. That's kind of cool, kind of scary. This place is fucking crazy. It's not like we can run back. I mean, we could, hypothetically. We just have to take the secret, sprint over there. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, we've got this big old zone now, so what's next? What's the point of all that? We need to get to the red key, but how? Ah. Yeah, that'll do it. Not gonna waste it if we don't. Well, it's not wasting it now, but suffice it to say, I'm not 100% in love with that. Okay. Yeah, sure, I'll take that. The shotgun guy. Remarkably a giant pain in the ass. Good God. You can go out here, but why? Could be any number of reasons. Okay. We go. God damn. Well, if nothing else, this place is beautiful. About what we've got, so, you know. Anything, I mean, we can go back that way, but do we wanna? It's not so clear. Hold on. Hey. Is there any reason to be here? Yes. Yes, there is. Why does this bring me here? What? No, not quite. But at the same time, not quite like that. But there is an almost quite like that. If we can figure out how to get to, let's see. Yeah, this might do. This will do. This is the way. Yep, that's the one. That's what I'm talking about. Well, I'm talking about something like that, but not that. That was disgraceful. That was comical. Speaking of comedy, what the fuck? Boing. Gotta love those elastic collisions when Doom becomes Little Big Planet. Fucking A. Okay. Well, here we go. A lot going on here. Best way to put it. The computer can scarcely hold it together, really. This way, completely fine. That way, oh, baby. Now remember, this is OpenGL. This is hardware accelerated or whatever. Software mode? No, fuck that. Okay. We've got new secrets, everybody. Of course, now that we have all the weapons and all that, I was about to ask, what could a secret even be? And I've got my answer, don't I? Okay, well, let's save state. Store keyframe, and here we go. To where, Defers? To where? To here. Let's go. Let's hit the button. What is the button? Where is the button? Okay, step 1, find the button. Step 2, hit the button. So, yeah, we... Well, it ain't there. Okay. Come on. We've got the general vibe down, don't we, folks? Okay. 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 Not there. Dead. Okay, cool. Choking. Everybody's choking now. we're gonna be doing the old 100 armor razzle dazzle for a second here. Oh, Lord. Okay. Well, we took the next step. What was that? Okay. We need to move. Alright. Okay. Well, that sucked, but whatever. We're good, folks. There's still a spare Cybe somewhere, but that's fine. Alright, there he is. Okay. Okay. We got a spare torb there. In general, we have lots of spares. Disturbing amount of them, actually. Let's see. Anything else out of the ordinary? Oh, yes. But good luck getting over there from over here. Yeah. Still haven't gotten the red key, though, so there's hope. There's a lot going on. Best way to describe it. Still haven't even gotten a fifth of the enemies. We're about an hour into the stream, so, you know. Interesting that. What are you about? How about going back here, quick? Fair enough. Elevator and everything. How convenient. Here's the real question. Is this... No. No, it's not. A lot going on. Odds are good we get sealed up in the tomb. Well. Don't know my odds. Well, we've been there before. White card? Well, the plot thickens here. You know what I don't have? A white card. Yeah, I don't have one of those. Wow, that's a bit of a vertical leap. Oh, here's something. Well, there's the white key card, so let's save and prepare for something and make it something. Hi. Couldn't quite parse what was going on there, folks. Well, you can't blame me for being like, what the fuck was any of that? Okay. Okay. The frame rate, folks. Frame rate. Good Lord. We're in it again. In the very midst of the thick of it, you know? Oh my god. you for not hitting a fucking thing for several consecutive BFG blasts. And that's my infinite ammo weapon, the fucking BFG. Aggravating fight. But what else is new? Save state here. I don't exactly fancy the chances of the Archies. This must be a new wave of Archies. Yeah. I may be fucked. I really need to get away from here. Okay. This is a good place to save state if you have to save state. A lot of guys. Yeah, that's a lot of guys. Let's just use the rocket launcher, which is our good tool for this. Buddy, what are you doing here? You seem lost. Oh my god. You really gotta be... Okay. Okay, well, this army of cyber demons does appear to have helped thin out herds, as it were. Of course, there are other problems with that, but... Folks have full rad. That's about what I thought. You really don't need much BFG if you just let the infighting take care of it and prioritize the Archies. Pre-firing your rockets in the right direction counts for a whole hell of a lot in this fight. Yeah, sure. I had to save scum a lot, but compared to the shit we faced so far, that wasn't that bad. That's why we save state, folks. Yeah, we're not gonna make a huge move on the sirens until they're well and properly herded. The herd is thinned out. You know what I'm saying? The thin is herded out. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I don't know about thinning out the herd, because, start. Okay. there we go. I'd say nice and easy, but no, that wasn't either of those things. Still, compared to what I've faced, it's gotta count our blessings here. Only way to be about it. Just look at it all. A lot of beauty to go around. And we have finally cleared roughly a fifth of the enemies. Oh, awesome, he's by the railing. I don't need to do a goddamn thing except... Okay, well, I didn't expect that, but maybe I should have. Okay, so how about we swap up the tactics a little bit and start with the plasma and then move to BFG as things get a little bit more heated. That's a lot of damage we're taking, you know that? Okay, BFG time. What the fuck was any of that? I don't know, but it wasn't nice. Fucking watching an Archvile just weave in between BFG blasts. As my soul slowly leaves my body again. Where can I go that I'm not getting 360 by these guys? That's a real question. Okay. Get... No. Fuck off. That one was aggravating. Love getting clipping errors. Yeah, this is a wall. This is a wall. A wall will do. Okay. Come on, BFG, please. Okay. Okay. Not perfect, but manageable. Passable. Passable result. Okay. So now we can go that way. And experience whatever fresh hell is that way. Yeah, I don't know what fresh hell awaits. But, it's looking pungent. Freshly tilled from the soil. Tuberous. Come to think of it, before I go do that, it looks like I missed a secret, so I better go take care of that. Okay. So I hate to say it, but this one does look like a real Archvile secret. Yeah, I don't know how you get to it besides an Archvile jump, actually. Well, hold on. Okay, save state. Whoop. Okay. Whoop. Yeah, so you'd need like a multi-Archvile jump to get over there. I mean, it's possible, right? It's not inconceivable that's what they want you to do. But it would piss me off if that's what they wanted you to do. I don't... You'd need an invuln or something like that to be able to tank multiple Archie hits. It'd be fairly tight. The Archies are there, but, like, that doesn't make... That doesn't make it make sense, you know what I'm saying? So are there other ways to get there? Ooh, that's the more salient question, isn't it? Could be the stairs trick again. Yeah, it could be the stairs trick again. Look at this. You just drop down. Right, and here's a... Ooh, ooh. Yeah, you see that? Yeah, there's no need to multi-stack a ton of Archvile hits to survive that. Which is good, because that's tough as hell. Yeah, that's why we save where we save. Okay. I see you. But seeing you and hitting you, not the same thing. Almost. Okay. Getting cute with me now, huh? Okay. Computer area map. Now you're speaking my language. Let's go. Yeah, but it's going to be a lot harder to miss out on secrets like this. 3 of 8. But it's the most important one. Of all the ones to get, this is the crucial one. Anyways, on we go. Oh, Christ. Yeah, let's save once again. whatever's coming. I mean, look at it. Look at what I'm seeing with my eyes here. Whoa. That's theatrical. Oh, we're here again, huh? I mean, I heard it aggro, but... Dodging rockets that you can't see is... Motherfucker. Okay, well, here we go again. How many times is that gonna happen? You son of a bitch. Oh boy, here we go. How many times is that gonna happen? Okay, so, well... Okay, well... What the fuck was that? knockback is getting to be atrocious. Whoa. Okay, to be fair, I appear to be just eating shit. I appear to just be staring gormlessly at rockets as they pass by and through me. You fellas have fun with that, huh? I don't know if that's a solution yet. Kind of impressed at how much you dodged all that shit. It's kind of impressive to dodge every single attack like that. Not even fucking looking. You're so fucked. Bad. That's what this is. Holy shit. I'm kind of losing it over this one. I'm out of torps. That's not good. They're rolling high too, like 120. That's like 240 total points of armor. That's a high roll. See what I mean? Holy shit. This is raw absurdity. How many times am I going to get high rolled off this shit? 240 hit points is a lot to get hit with by a rocket launcher. These fucking guys, holy shit. Oh boy, we're in a fucking sucky situation here, I tell you that for free. categorically fucking ridiculous. Okay. Man, oh my god. Bro, this is fucked. Can you flinch even once? Holy shit! This is an absurd amount of shit to have to deal with. Good lord. Why are they so ready? Just popping out of existence, popping out the womb firing rockets. Fuck. Wow, holy shit. Okay, that's enough. This is a fucked run. Only way I can say it. I hate to say it, but like, the run is fucked. Unequivocally. Ah, shit. Alright, well. Okay, he just doesn't want to fucking die. Holy fucking shit. Holy shit. Okay, fine. Eye roll worthy, really, like. John's rating with a party of one. Thanks for dropping by, Every John. Hope you're well. I'm in my pain arc out here. As you can plainly see, I'm sure. Thanks for dropping by. Blues Brothers 2025 takes no prisoners. Wow, holy shit. It's just perfect 2 shots or nothing, huh? Okay. And there we go. for the raid. I appreciate it. Okay, hey. That's a good sign. Hey, okay, no, we're good. Mostly. I mean, now it's mostly about, like, trying to do damage to these guys while not getting one tapped off the side. For that. Hey, okay. That's all of them taken care of. There we go. Were you in the wall? How did you end up in the wall? I don't know how they ended up in the wall. Well, there we are. Have we been there? Actually, don't think we have. No, we haven't yet. But there is a secret of some kind, some description, so. Alright, here we go. How many kills was that? Oh, a mere 100. Okay. A lot of guy. Some might say too many guy. Honestly, we managed to punch through those guys fairly well. Okay, well. Unlike that time where we absolutely beefed it, but you know. That's a walls. Okay, that's a walls. Gotta be my catchphrase from now on. Okay. Yep, may as well. Thank you, auto safety. Kept me nice and safe from succeeding this fight. Wouldn't want me to waste ammo. Goodness knows it's quite scarce. Honestly, maybe 4v1ing a bunch of cybers is a safer option. I hate to say that. Can't help but notice that we're not being pursued by a bunch of archviles. Kinda quirky like that. I notice when that's not happening. Oh my god, really? Save state in here. Good thing too. Alright. Alright, well. Good enough. Bad. Now these guys in pillars, I don't trust them very much. Need the green card, okay. Okay, well we got the general idea, I think. Okay. Whoa, he damage boosted. What the hell? Okay, well. It's gonna be one of these. Thank you, fire safety. What the fuck, man? Oh. Yeah, that'll happen. Alright, cool. Double cool. Fucking sick. Oh, that's bullshit. That is. I'm gonna die. Or not. Alright, cool. You better believe one of the last zombie guys standing managed to fucking rocket me. It's like 3 dudes left, and one of those 3 was gonna make a hit. Classic moment, really. No, you don't. Too many dudes. Okay. Well, here we go. Yep, I picked a good place to save. Okay, guys, this morning to see you doing this fight now. This map might take another whole stream. But why not using the buttons? Good question. Good question. These guys move way too fast. What the fuck? Oh, come on, fucker. No. There we go. Mostly. There we probably actually go. Okay, so if I hit this button, I'm gonna guess... Yeah. There we go. Now we have the green key card, so we can leave. Hooray! Judicious use of mid-fight saves, and wouldn't you know it, we're in the clear. But yeah, the buttons did help. Okay. Now we've got a nice, moderate full stack. And yet somehow I'm still quite afraid. Still, it's an opportunity to look around, so we'd better take it. Well, that's telling us something right there. Right then and there, it's telling us pay attention to here. You can get a secret if you look at this. Okay, well... There's a whole walkway over there, and then an even further section. But yeah, this map might be my first 3-stream map. I don't know. It's a lot of pink armors. That seems weird. Red card. I mean, we know where the red card is. How to get to the red card? Oh, that not so much. Well, I do see a bridge. A bridge that will probably be lowered at some point. A lot of things that are going to descend at some point. So yeah, this is probably our next stop. We do have a bit of a full stack, so let's... Oh, that's dire. Yeah, we may wanna buttress our reserves here. Yeah. That's probably fine. Come to think of it. Oh, would you look at all that? I don't know what the deal there is. This ought to be something interesting. This is a lot of BFG slaughter indicated. Why bother using ammo yet? This is not yet a cause for using ammo. Okay, come on, that was a low blow. That was that was pure bullshit. Get out of here. Big old parabolas, folks. Big old parabolas. Big old parabolic arcs. Fucking hell, mate. Big old parabolas, folks. Big old parabolic arcs. Okay. That imp. That imp. That one fucking imp. Okay. But yeah, we're just gonna go here. And we're gonna go here. And we're gonna go here. Not fuck that up. You know, it would help if I looked with my eyes. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? They're hard to spot, though, if I can be honest. Maybe it's just a me thing? No, I don't think it's just a me thing. They're a little hard to spot when you're flying towards them. Okay. I don't know why they angle them down sometimes. That's a little strange to me. Because they angle them down a lot, and I do mean a lot. We'll save state here. Okay, Revenants. Hello. What is yon deal? What is yonder dealio? Okay, well, folks, we've made it. You've got to be kidding me. Come on. Yeah. No. This microsecond I save state, I'm gonna get fucking rocked into a fucking pile of shit. Okay, fine. We'll go back to this save state, I guess. It's gonna be like this, isn't it, fuckers? Alright. Oh boy, you better believe this fight is going places. Yeah, I saw that. Backstabbing piece of shit. Save state. That's survivable. Not if this motherfucker does that, though. No, we're good. It may not seem that way, but we're good. I don't know what, if anything, that does just yet, but we found one. Okay. Our next mission, should we choose to accept it, is to figure out where the fuck that remote... What did that remote do? We don't know yet. Oh, we know. Somehow I feel that we know. I'm gonna say that we know, yeah. A skull? Oh, this is gonna go places then. We've got the skull key. Okay, yeah. That was fucking wild. Also wild. But my fault, that one. Okay, but please, just let me... Let's... Okay. That was rancid, but still. Okay, motherfucker. Oh, Jesus. Dude, right out the womb? Stop it. Okay, save state. we just need to leave, I suppose. Okay. No, there's got to be a leave button. That's not a leave button. Okay. This is getting fucking bad. Are we serious? Fine. Things are getting real bad out here now. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, this is whoa. Yeah, that's about right. That's an appropriate response to whatever this is. Okay, this is Space Rocket 321. I mean, a little bit, but it was necessary. The Face Rocket made it possible for me to live. Okay, we have to go. Okay. Okay, guy says GG. I mean, I guess. As far as strategies goes, that was perhaps one of my most half-assed and insane ones, but it worked. I was like, what if I hide in the corner and cry a little bit? There you go. This is what victory is made of, actually. This is victory one right here. So now we've got the red skull. Okay, guys, this crying corner commencing. Yeah, it worked. More than I can say for some of the pro strats that require effort. Rorb. My delightful friend. And speaking of delightful friend, we got spares. We've got so many spares. Nope, I don't know what that does. Well, it makes an elevator, so that's one thing. hypothetically, through these things, there are windows. Windows to other parts of the map, but we can't really get to them the normal way that I can see. Unless I was blind? Which, to be fair, yeah, probably. Yeah, maybe I was blind. Look at all that. Well, we'll go back real quick, because I think we can. We should be able to go back. You don't understand what I've just been through. The least intimidated I've perhaps ever been. Interesting. So we need to find a TV screen, I would guess. I would go so far as to maybe even wager. Okay, so it's not there. Oh. And it's not there either. Okay, interesting. So we don't know what does activate it. Presumably there's a TV screen somewhere around here. Somewhere discovered. Okay. Somewhere in the map, there's an invincibility that wasn't there before. Don't really know what that's about. Oh, hooray! Our reward for finding the secret is another fight. Okay. Now, in their defense, that was me being just the wrongest, most incorrect motherfucker of all time. I was moving different. I was moving worse. By the standards of this map, that was frankly relatively merciful. By the standards of fights that have those specific noodle beam guys as the main antagonists, That was frankly almost nothing. So I can't complain too bad. Alright. Well, how about that? We've got another set of skull. The only real question now is, what places do we have missing? Because, yeah, we found 6 of the 8 secrets. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But obviously, not quite good enough. Not quite good enough. We got all that going on over there. Any of it could be a secret. But it doesn't look very secret themed. That would be secret number 7. It's certainly a looker. But past that, I couldn't tell you. Yeah. Alright. The real challenge next is figuring out where the fuck I'm actually meant to go. We're friends. It's probably a bad sign that you guys are just being given to me freely. Yeah, it's probably not a good sign that I'm just getting free gore friends. That could be a bad sign. On the other hand, gore friends are auspicious little buddies. If they do what they're meant to do, they can really change a fight. Let's save state here. We don't know what that did. We do know what it didn't do. Okay. This is a secret too. Okay, well in that case, since this looks to be somewhat substantial, let me go to the restroom. And once we're back, I'll endure whatever this is. BRB. Thank you all for your patience. I appreciate it. This one ought to be fun. Oh boy, okay. Doesn't look like we get an option, so... Okay. Yeah, no, we need that. Well, we've got 500 BFG, maybe that'll help. We're gonna die. Yeah, I don't think it took a genius to call that. Save state. This definitely feels like a timed fight. It's like, what am I gonna do? Good lord. What I'm gonna do is hit the Windows key and then really... Oh, God. How do I... What have I done? Okay, that was weirder than usual. But hey. We did do it. Any special goodies to get out here? I mean, you tell me. Look at this place. Well, better late than never! Yeah. Okay. Alright, hold on. Hold on. What do you do? Oh, better late than never. I love that for me. Oh, that's good. So we have all 3 skull keys. I don't know what we do with them, to be fair, and to be blunt. But we've got all 3 skull keys, so that's gotta count for something. Oh, this is a nice little portent. You have to check, right? Just in case. why fire a shot yet? We know we're gonna have to fire off shots eventually. Why fire a shot yet? I mean, that's one potential reason why fire a shot yet. Still though, we've got 9 gore friends. We've got a super shotgun that doesn't have any shells. Better late than never. What do you mean? God damn, okay. Okay. Little guy did his best. Yeah, we ought to just grab the BFG and just go to town, I think. Beefaga. Well, it's pretty fucking grim. Pretty fucking grim. Are we serious? You've got to be shitting me. I'm getting real pissy. Really hate that little fake out rocket, I tell you that for free. Oh my god. Just trying to move anywhere is a death sentence. I just gotta get to that orb, and everything will be okay. Most things will be okay if I can get to that fucking orb. Come on. Oh my god. Okay. You better believe that 2 seconds after I got that thing, I got hit with every plague of Egypt. What the hell, man? Okay, they appear to be locked the fuck in. What the fuck? What the fuck? Dude, what the fuck is this? Folks, we may have done it. We may have done it, or things may be getting stupid. It's hard to tell. It's real hard to tell, folks. Okay. looking terrible. Ah, Salmiaki, welcome. Thank you for adding the ban list. We like our contributions to the ban list. Oh god. Alright. You better believe we're gonna get a 64 damage roll. And it's going to take us back several minutes. That's just how that's gonna go. There's gotta be more rockets to use on those bastards in specific. We have very particular targets. We're not asking for much out here. I guess I'll send you relevant links after the stream so you can take a look at the block terms and regex formatting yourself. I appreciate that, Sally. I'll see what I can do about helping the situation. Okay. Well. Does that let us just leave? No, there's more to do. Well, we do have this. And we do have a lot of BFG, so we should have the tracers necessary to do the job. There we go. Alright. Why is my chat scroll wacky? I don't know. But I fixed it eventually. You just have to scroll down hard enough and eventually it'll agree with you. Perfect. Just a shame the actual resources are buried under a mountain of gore. That makes things a little bit more complicated than we'd like them to be. Well, by the way, Sally, we finally found this. Check it out. Yeah. One of the funniest jokes of the map set, really. I already did that. Oh, and there's that nice end bone from earlier. Could have gotten some use out of that. surprised I didn't find that. Well, let's see if I can make any use out of it. Now this is an invul and Sally can get behind. Whoa. There's the exit, but I don't believe that. Also, so Maggie says, "Yay!" Yeah, it's a good moment, but six. The hell of the what? Okay. When you have the 6 button. We all know about the 6 button, right? Okay. This is extra gore friends. I guess that's for when we have all 6 keys. That makes as much sense as anything. Must be it. I think I know what comes next. Oh, that's pretty good. Rad suit, let's go. That guy says, "Friendo, depending on your energy levels, you might finish this today." I might. Find out later. And by later, I mean right now. Well, the rad suit can't shield us from our own mistakes. That's one kind of radiation I can't do much about. Grab that rat suit. Oh god, yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, well. They didn't get out. Yep, that'll do. I feel like grabbing all 6 keys have definitely changed the fight. For the better. But, for all that, this is the wrong place to use the door frame. The guy says, "Well, the secret makes this fight so different. I didn't get it myself." Ah, I see. Oh, we're out of Gorefriend. Okay, so that's not how to use Gorefriend in this fight. Grab that plasma though. Oh god. Oh, for God's sake. That's not gonna work. Okay, swap over to the. Grab that. Jesus. Alright. Punch through this. Grab the beef with it. Okay. Grab the orb. Okay, here we go. We're running on pure BFG now. That's too much red. Okay. However different the fight may be, much of this part's more or less the same. More or less horrifying. Oh, I had to get stuck on something, didn't I? Okay. Trying to figure out how to get to a rad suit in time is going to be rough. Yeah, that rad suit doesn't look much better positioned. No, we are in trouble. We need to cut our way through there and grab a Torb, like it or not. Okay. That was not a Torb that we just grabbed. We grabbed solid oxygen. Okay. Sick. Oh, that's almost all the guys. Well. Oof, okay. We need to find those pink Archies. What are you guys doing here? God damn it. Invuln, let's go. Roar, let's go. Different fight now altogether. good news is we've still got some of these. State real quick, just in case something happens. Okay. Well, we got that in bone, so let's dive in. Okay. Save state. Pink guard sheet in the middle of all that. That's no good. No, that's no good at all. They're right in the thick of it, too. We're almost dead. We are in such trouble if we don't figure out a way to kill this thing. Looks like at some point in all that, Pink Archvile got bodied. Alright. Well, I mean, we do have this. Worst comes to worst. We can fix the situation by hook or by crook. Enter crook. See what I'm saying? Oh, these guys are very dead. Okay. The guy says GG, D. Thank you. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, hey, little guys. Gore friends, please. Anyways. Let's see what's next. Probably... Oh, we still got like 100 dudes, and for all I know, they're archviles. Not inconceivable. I can conceive of it quite easily. We'll see how that goes. Well, this ought to be interesting. I bet you we've given them the kill. Yeah. We've got all the gore friends we could ever require. The guy says your little friends are pickable. They are now. And this is now somewhat safe. Not super safe, but still. Enough that if we just sit here and wait a little minute, he's gonna come over here and, yeah, that. Alright. Well, the tree is fine. The tree's been doing its best before we got here. Alright, gore friends, it's your turn. Let's save state before we do something embarrassing here. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. Little guys are going to be able to handle it. Yeah, it's just 100 cybers. No big deal. Not for gore friends. Gore friends have got it on lock. Yeah, they're gonna be able to handle this. See what I'm saying? I think gore friends got it on lock. Look at him go. Save state real quick. Ah, damn it. Ah, they hit the wall. There's still too many of them. We gotta just do a little hairpin and then off the wall. Okay. Now the core friends are doing the work. There's only about 60 left. 2 of them remain. 1 remains. Well, what do you mean 1 remains? It's gonna be really funny if a Hardfest 2 Map 40 situation happened again. And it may well have. Yeah, it may well have. Give me a second. IDDKT. No, there's a dude, apparently. Just trapped in hell. Let's see if we can liberate this guy. Sure enough. Be free. Look at him go. One of God's own prototypes. High-powered mutant never even considered for mass production. Okay, guy says, I feel like I'm backseating a lot, but why aren't we spamming gore fans? Oh, the main thing is I want to be able to not cause too many of them to crash into the wall. That was pretty much it. I don't like it when they crash into the wall. Okay, what will this do? This ought to be fun. Whoa. Beetle in the anthill, okay. There's all kills and all secret. It's still hard to look back. Every time we do this, it opens too many veins. It pulls apart too many seams. And I love it. Because if I don't... The end of Blues Brothers 2025. Jeez. So Miyake says, beautiful skybox. Aurora Borealis, this time of year, this time of day. Localized entirely within the city that we just burned to shit. Girlfriend. Girlfriend. Okay, guys, is like an oil painting. And Sally Maggie says, localized entirely within Sweet Home Chicago. Ooh. Get a listen to that synth. Ooh-wee. Smooth. Huh. Sure enough, we could go out here. We still haven't found the one item. Whoa, it's the guy. It's Blue Brother. Look at that. Look at that sector art. Sally Miyagi says, love the skull. It's good. The end. That's a hell of a finish. I really liked so much of this map set. I mean, I love the narrative in between the map sets, for one. I loved whenever they tried to do something like realistic with a crane. There were fights that pissed me off, especially on UV. There were fights that were just ridiculous. But when it comes to, I mean, first, just look at this. Just look at this, you know? The dialogue secrets in the intermission, those were worth finding. There was a lot going on in a lot of maps. I wanted to see more stuff like the interstitial sections. The slaughter combat, whatever. But the creativity of the Gorefriend, perfect little guy. The creativity of this, just really a lot to admire. Obviously, we start with the Blues Brothers 2023 sort of conceit of your main weapon is the plasma, like your starting weapon is the plasma. We have the unique BFGs. We've got a lot going on here, you know? There's a lot of creative impulse here, and I think Raven Desk really did pull off something special. The remote mechanic gets a lot of use. And the way that it was described in the CAC Awards was maybe not quite fulfilled, but yeah, there's just so much to admire with this one. It's not usual that you see Z-Doom type enemies like Dusted Pandemonic enemies done well in MBF 21. You can do a lot of Z-Doom type combat stuff like weapons fairly easily in MBF 21, but you know, actually having the enemies do their beam attack and having it be just as much of a motherfuck as it was in GZ Doom, that's fairly rare. But yeah. What a set. What a set. Absolute masterpiece. Not much to say other than that. Let's reread the CAC Awards entry for this one, and then I think we'll call it for the night. Big Eye Guy asks, what's next for you? Probably another CAC Award winner. I do love me some CAC Awards, and Blues Brothers 2025 did not disappoint, even if it challenged me well into levels that, you know. Big Eye Guy says, agree with everything, by the way. Oh, thank you. But yeah, the CAC Awards are an endless source of good times, shall we say. There we go. You think you know what this map set is, but I promise you don't. Whatever beliefs and assumptions you care to have about it, it will crush them, turn them inside out, make a fool of you. The bathroom is high contrast film noir, doom cute, quaint. The device in your hand reaches the world beyond the mirror. You are dead and reborn. Or maybe it's something worse than that. When you step out into the world and the music gets meaner, you find that you and everyone else have become glass cannons, and even the opening shootouts are pure high-stakes chaos. Carrying over the main gimmick from Blues Brothers 2023, the sequel removes hit-scan weapons altogether on both sides of the conflict. Your pistol is replaced with a remote control that does no damage but activates certain objects in the world, and your starter weapon is now the plasma rifle in all its glory. Combat is projectile hell where the various zombie enemies spray different patterns of face-melting plasma at you, and the masterminds vomit room-clearing beams of energy, to which the player answers in kind with nearly limitless plasma and rockets. It's exciting, energizing, more fun, and less brutal than it sounds. Disturbing opening images aside, then, the map set is a bag of lighthearted gimmicks, a series of goofy vignettes where you splatter your enemies across pockets of eternity for great amusement, and instant adrenaline, a disco light show of color and combat. But no, that isn't right. Dig deeper. It's only in Map 4 that the impression of a speed-mapped holiday session gives way to a darker, more polished, deliriously action-oriented set with a techno-brutalist backdrop. Every step is tense, the world oozes with atmosphere and hints of lore, and you stumble from incidental gunplay with the intensity of a western into wild, high-concept battles in an instant. Roast Rock and Ravendesk emerge as a dynamic duo a la Joshi and Darkwave, but the best maps in BB 2025 are almost all collabs, with the tangled Ouroboros of both artistic voices standing as one of the best mappers of the decade. From the moment it hits its stride, it rivals the best map sets out there in everything it has to offer, the gauntlets of Sunlust and the flow of Valiant and the exploration of Lost Civilization, and you can just tell it's building toward a perfect climax, which it does in map 10 out of 23. Wait, isn't that a little early? Quirky little warm-up maps aside, then, the map set is a tour-de-force explanation of a theme and a set of great mechanics, exactly what you want from a challenging yet eminently playable mainstream masterpiece in 2025. But no, that isn't right. Dig deeper. As you fall forever, as the skin is peeled back, as it becomes clear that one of the best map sets of the year has been clinically deployed as little more than a facade for one of the greatest map sets of all time, words begin to fail. You have seen nothing yet. The horrors beneath and the things that are born from your shattered comprehension are beyond description. They're strange and beautiful dreams, too, but I don't know if you can ever return to them or lay bare their promises. In your hands is an axe that rips apart your foe so effectively that you are expected to tackle archviles with it, yet there are things at the face of which it is weak and meaningless. The thing in the static stalks you through the spaces between. Walls of nearly indestructible meat try to corner you as the landscapes themselves come alive, erupting into desperate, titanic struggles for survival. God lives underneath the world, or at least a god of sorts. Yet you too are spun as a god, the post-2016 Eternal Slayer narrative played somewhere between a parody and unsettling fervor. You rear the young of your enemies and send them out into the world to eat the flesh of your enemies. It is the stuff of nightmares. Masterful misdirections aside, then, the map set is a charnel house of cosmic horror, a nearly endless dive through the underneath, where you keep pulling back more and more layers, wondering what could possibly be at the bottom. But no, that isn't everything. Dig deeper. And even if you find the answers you're looking for, you'll probably never be sure. You will arrive at the final confrontation composed and ready, knowing that you can overcome your foes, and you will surely do so. You will allow yourself to believe that you have become the master at last, but that is a lie you are telling yourself, because you think you know what this map set is, but I promise you don't. And I'd say that's a good way to round out the session. What is it that, oh, come on. What is it that the original Blues Brothers 2025 thread said about this guy? Let's see if I can find it. Blues Brothers 2025 Doom. Any day now. Let's see. Be the one the city hates to see outside. And have fun. That's about right. So yeah, thank you all for joining me. Tomorrow we'll have more Doom. And see what we've got. Big Eye Guy suggests, if you wish for something shorter and a palate cleanser, I recommend either Crimson Horror, Lonesome Road, or Dead Sea Scrolls. Full disclosure, that one is mine. Of those three, I've only not played one yet, so I will probably be seeing Dead Sea Scrolls soon. Thank you all for joining me. Till next time, stay safe, everybody, and bye-bye now.